Hey, good morning. Bill Schultz, Security Shift, here at the Southwest Security Conference here in Tempe. We're here today with PraeVideo, with Juan and Chad.
Hey guys, we're excited to be here, this Southwest Security Conference here in Tempe, 2026, and if you're not there, you're square. Anyway, guys, good to see you. So tell us about PraeVideo. Start with you, Juan.
Yeah, absolutely. So PraeVideo is a manufacturer agnostic security company. We have all in-house installs, so everything is done by us. Quality control, making sure that the install goes really well. We make sure that the customers always have one single point of contact when it comes to install, service, troubleshooting. We just try to streamline the process and give them a really good experience.
Chad, what about you? What brings you into PraeVideo?
I took over the install side. I run all the install guys. We quality control everything, follow up with the customer at the end. All of our jobs are quality controlled by two guys, no one else. So, and they're both in-house guys. So that's pretty much my role, is to make sure all the installs go, the way they're supposed to go, and make sure everything looks clean, uniform. Every install should be uniform across the board for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I've gotten to know these guys a little bit, and was on a couple job walks, and realized, I've brought this up to you before, Juan, where just really realized that you're a resource. You guys are a resource to answer questions and add a lot of value to, regardless of what they have, whether they're all squared away and they need nothing. I was able to discover, and it's not an endorsement from me, but ultimately I just watched it happen, where you added value to an existing system, uncovering things that they didn't know, and they just really appreciate that. I think that's, I like to use the word white glove in a lot of things, and I can see you guys provide that.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and we try to be the extension of their team, right? Anytime we come onto a project, we want to add value by making it seem like we're a part of that team. So whether it be camera positioning, whether it be access control, what doors need to be locked, where cameras need to be pointed, manufacturer recommendations. I think for us, the important thing is that we always make the customer feel like we're a part of their team.
Hey Chad, do you have any like a scenario or a case that you remember that you went above and beyond?
I would say we just did at a job in Yuma. We actually added several switches to bring PoE to each one of their buildings, which wasn't a requirement, but it was necessary for longevity of the company. And we could have just held the job off until they were ready, but we provided the switches and then talked to the customer, and then we'll figure out the charges down the road. But then their system is up, future-proofed, so now they have network in all their buildings instead of one long cable that runs, 250 feet across each building. So,
what was the customer's response for that?
They were extremely happy. They have some old servers, so I think that's going to bring us into putting servers and switches all throughout their building now and facility, upgrade them all. So, with the new switches in there, they can tell the difference in speed, and guys have stuff to use in there. There's no Wi-Fi, losing Wi-Fi, so you're direct hardwire now.
So my only comment for this company, and again, I met them before. I did a couple of rounds with them and a couple of assessments with them. My input is this. If you remember the old way of doing business, where customer service was customer service, and you knew that the person on the other side takes care of you, this company does. So that's my endorsement on that one, and I'll throw it back to you, Bill.
Yeah. So tell me what you guys, I know you haven't seen maybe the speaker lineup, and I know you guys go to a lot of events yourselves, but what are you guys eyeing on today's schedule? It looks interesting to you. We could talk about it maybe later afterwards as well, but what are you guys eyeing the topic to introduce today on the speakers?
I think the important thing for these conferences is for all of us to get together and walk away with some golden nuggets, right? I find a lot of value in these conferences because I always pull something away. And I think when you hear me say this a lot too, right, Bill, iron sharpens iron. And this is where we all get better together. This is where we all walk away with some key information that we can take back to our customers. I'm just excited to learn more about other people in the industry and what they have in mind and what they have to offer, and just really excited about that.
All right, guys, we're with PraeVideo. We have Chad and Juan, and we're going to sign off on here, and we're going to say thanks for joining us at the Security Shift Podcast and the Southwest Security Conference 2026.